gonna be her life, right? Like,
okay.
And now I'm like, fuck you. You.
Excuse me, friend. So we're back, and we've hooked up with the gypsies in the village, and we've been invited into Madame Eva's wagon. And she's read some futures, disturbing futures. One has Rain's daughter leading the armies of darkness and chaos, pushing, and they also found out that there's a huge army of demons inside this sphere, ready to burst out. And actually they're pushing so hard against the sphere, it's been expanding as well, but it doesn't look good. There's like hundreds of thousands of them in there. I think at that point they were 30 deep, swimming in each other's distorted, grotesque bodies and shapes. It's a serious situation. Charlene did a good move with Rain, grabbed the crystal ball after it had been taken over by Vlad.
Well, I wanted to see if there was another, because it's still
Who is this Vlad guy?
It's Orcus. Even if it's a crystal ball, it still does a crystal ball things. I'm gonna fucking threaten Orcus's little.
But the thing is,
demon
right
ass.
now Gleep has a problem with this, and Madame Eva too. And Madame Eva's thought about this a lot too. And it says like it is not Orcus himself. It's like a avatar or some sort of
kind of thing,
maybe, because I don't know if it's possible for him to be here for 16 years and run his own thing too.
Yeah.
But who knows what's going on? It's very strange.
Yeah.
And
but
time's
it's still
different, right?
Yeah.
So he could spend 16 years here. It's only 4 days, so he wouldn't. He could, right?
Yeah.
Technically, he could do it, and then he's intelligent enough to rig this whole plan up. Find this planet, find this realm that time is distorted. Okay, I need to accelerate the growth of this female. Why does she need your daughter? Well, that has to do with the blood she carries in her veins, right? You come to that conclusion as well. So
well,
anyway,
it has to do with something in order to complete the plan to let the gate be opened somehow.
Yes.
In a way, that's the only thing that's logical, because otherwise he'd just open it.
Your second vision was seen at Glavdra in the role of your daughter, and your daughter was also pregnant when she led the armies. So impregnated by Orcus, presumably. Now Glavdra does the old switcheroo with herself. That could, well.
That's a better scenario, because then at least I can slaughter her senselessly.
So.
Well, somebody's going to be.
Somebody's gotta.
Now, who's controlling this sphere, right? Is it Orcus? Or.
Well, we thought it was from the Fire King of the.
Gratz was used. There's still some mystery, frankly. There's some hardcore mystery about who's actually controlling the sphere. Is it Orcus? Well, it's possible, but it wasn't him originally who was.
Or perhaps a good force is trying to contain the evil that it's pushing back.
Yeah.
Well, it would be the natural tendency of the other realm that we're from to do something like that. It's not going to fucking just let demons come flooding into the realm and take it over and lay waste to it. In some respects, there'd have to be some kind of natural, until it was so overwhelming it couldn't do it anymore.
His eyes appeared in the crystal ball. You foolish woman, you think something I gave you as a gift would be under your control. Ah, wow. My bride must be brought. So the coach is there. You guys hop in.
We'll see you in a minute.
Now, Sorth checks out the horses. And
animal friendship, animal something?
Well, I might be able to do something along those lines. They seem to be under a charm or something. Yeah, I'm looking for writing.
I don't know what you did with it.
Damn. Keep rolling so many 20s.
I have animal friendship.
So it's about a couple kilometer run up to the castle, and these horses don't seem to have a driver or anything, and there's lightning crashing and whatnot. It's nighttime.
Okay, no, you were gonna say after he spoke to me again, you said she went to the Warrior of Light and went, you can do.
Yeah, so he kind of desperately cups his face in her wrinkled hands, and perhaps there is hope. The Warrior of Light will save us. Our people are doomed.
Does she have any spells to give us as far as
so yes,
bless,
Cyril's like, just what exactly is this Warrior of Light?
Yeah, well, yeah. What's the whole story surrounding me? I guess. He's very humble.
Well, it said you were the one who will bring light, the Warrior of Light.
Wow.
But who said this?
It must have something to do with the Sunblade.
Huh? What's the sunblade?
Whoa.
So
So
that's what I was
that.
gonna give you when I stopped, that's right.
Why
I'm
not?
sorry, I knew you were gonna do
Yeah,
something.
Sunblade, what
so
the-
she
what's
goes
that?
back to a hidden compartment in the back and she pulls out a hilt.
Mm.
And there's a blade is supposed to go and fix into the hilt somehow, or some way. It's just a handle on a hilt, right? But it's like a gold handle hilt and elaborate, quite nice. But she knows you
Like
and
the
me.
sun sword from Thundar the Barbie.
So what is it?
The Sunblade. It is said that it is the
Oh, really wicked against undead.
yeah, it's said to be the scourge of undead. You'll find the blade, perhaps, in Vlad's domain.
We thank you for this gift, and hopefully we shall find it.
Yeah.
And use it to slay this evil.
And then you're off. So the coach is there, the horses are winning, Sorth goes up to them, and
Jump right in.
he can make a animal
Leaf rides up
friendship
top.
roll
Yeehaw!
to see if he can. I don't know.
Leaf rides on the
I
roof.
don't know if there's any point in finding this.
2. No.
So the horses
Horses
ignore
hate you.
everybody. Yeah, they can try to bite him, and it's not pretty. So I'm gonna set this up over here.
So we get into the carriage and off we go.
So the castle
Two of us
is
should ride
fairly
up top.
large. Now, so the plan is to it's going to be dungeon crawl now mode, right? So it's going to be
Batten down the hatches.
yeah.
Cinch up the straps
You
on your
don't know.
armor.
Yeah, you don't know too
Sharpen your
much.
blade.
You know that he has some place he can rest here. He has to rest, so if you can wear him down or if you can hunt him down, he has to. Probably has a coffin.
Yeah, it's gotta have a coffin.
You need to have some sort of iron stake or something you can skewer him with, maybe. Or how do you do it? Chop their head off?
What is it? Traditional wooden stake through the heart?
I could shoot him with an arrow if I can actually get one that's the same as with a stake, isn't it?
It have to be a magical arrow though,
I
in
have
order to
magical
pierce
arrows.
you. Yeah.
I have magical arrows.
A called shot to the heart.
Well, I mean, they would probably still injure him, but yeah, if I got a lucky shot in, like, rolled a 20 on something.
Any sort of natural wood is my heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the coach takes off right away as soon as you get in and rides on its own accord up through a mountain pass. It takes you up really high.
Off your life. Holy shit!
Takes you up,
Rip up to the edge of
gain
the mountain
altitude
cliff and
really
stuff.
fast, yeah.
You'd be like, holy shit!
And it's ripping on the edges of the cliffs. Yeah, it's just like, holy crap, who's driving this thing? Nobody. Oh yeah. Well, miraculously, it stays on course, and you guys pull up to the outskirts, and the actual entire building is surrounded by a curtain wall. And this whole complex is perched on the very tip of a bluff, and it's separated by a drawbridge, which joins the main cliff area. The coach pulls up, the doors open on their own, and there's 2 towers on either side of. I can show you the brewery.
Hey, what's that spell you have to send
You guys are
people
here,
back
there's
to
2
their...
towers. There's a drawbridge, and it goes into the inner courtyard, just the main building complex. And there's of course sorely mist, it's dark out, and lightning
Hey,
scratches.
what's that spell?
Quack, quack, quack.
What's that spell that Yusacero has to send demons back to the abyss?
Dismissal.
Dismissal? Is that what it is?
Exorcist.
No, but doesn't she have something else? Because
Atonement.
didn't we use it? Didn't somebody use some really nasty spell to
Yeah,
send something
she's.
back?
I
I've
took
got
it
that
too.
myself.
I took. That's why I'm kind of not. I wasn't gonna use these spell systems because until I had a look at them. And the one they seem to be pretty similar. I don't see many differences at all. Except there's a couple, of course, I guess.
Mass and large, make all of us bigger.
Yeah.
No, but I thought there was something when we were... Oh, no, what was it? Maybe it was a hold spell. Remember that? Where were we? Were we in the...
Old monster?
No.
She has atonement, but that's different. No, she doesn't have atonement. Exercise and banishment.
Yeah, I have
isn't it?
dismissal.
Maybe it was the banishment one, because it
Yeah,
didn't,
it's
or
not
then we had
banishment.
some kind of, what's that hold and torture at the same time?
Because we may be dealing with
Dismissal.
like
Force
demon.
creature back to
No,
native
it's not on
plane.
this, not on this. It's
Extra
your old
feature
spell that you used
instantaneous.
when we were down fighting Lachlan or something. There was something somebody used as a spell that holds it and tortures it and squeezes it back
Spirit
into
rack?
the
Oh, yeah.
spirit rack.
Yeah.
So what is that
That's
good
magic
for?
user, isn't it?
Yeah, but what is that good for?
Demon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So don't forget you have it. Because because we fought
Yeah.
something. That's the thing. There was that spell.
So you guys are standing there. The coach wheels away and tinkers off, and you guys are like, well,
On our-
what do
well,
we do
no,
now?
no, we're not
Lightning
there.
crashes around.
We go knock on the door.
You guys are like,
Yeah. Might as well go in through the front gate.
it's the big,
I'm
big,
heading that new
big Gothic
battle axe.
castle, spires and stuff, and there's a curtain wall, and the drawbridge lowers. Clink, 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 clink.
Hey, can Yssacero cast that spell? How long does it last? That evil thing, right, on Irene, so that he can't touch her,
What?
right? So that no matter what he wants to
Protection
do.
from evil.
Yeah, protection from evil on her, so that he can't actually.
No, that's more of just an area effect,
Is
kind
it?
of
Oh, okay.
protective measure. Not,
It
not
follows
not
Yssacero around?
individual.
Oh, okay. I'm trying.
Yeah. So the entrance to this place has the traditional Gothic appearance. It's quite imposing. There's dark, twisted, evil-looking vines creeping up everywhere and growing on everything. Crash, crash, lightning again. Hey, see these ornate double doors up ahead. But they hang open.
Well, we were invited.
Yeah.
Okay, we come walking up looking for traps.
Mm-hmm.
A second set of double doors 20 feet further in, open at this point, swing open on their own, it seems to. And there's a figure standing behind them, and the sounds of organ music flow out. Eerie kind of pipe organ music.
Rain holds Irene's hand so that she can't go running away.
Stay close. You notice 4 very lifelike statues of dragons. 4 of them.
Oh, 2 lifelike.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're like, wow, those are good. Anyway, they're in the main foyer area. This is a little 20-foot square room.
Yeah.
And then the other double doors open into a grand sort of entrance area, right? The foyer, porch area. Great entry, cobwebs and hang and dust-covered columns of this great hall illuminated by torches. But you don't really see this because there's a figure standing there. And there's this kind of
Who or what are you?
it's kind of like the guy from the what's that show?
Hunchback
The
of
Addams
Notre Dame.
Family?
Oh, the little hunchback guy?
The butler in
The
the
butler.
hall.
Oh,
tall.
Lurch.
Lurch. Yeah, Lurch-like looking dude.
They look up at him.
He's wearing like a faded, moth-eaten tux and
Is
kinda
he undead?
smells and I don't think so.
I'm not sure if he's undead or what.
Yeah.
Where are the potions listed?
And he bows.
Oh, where's my iron circle?
Straightens again.
Hey, we bow back.
Greetings, you are expected. The
Yeah.
master awaits you in the entertainment.
Bring us to him. We wish to meet him.
Of course. He takes you into the main foyer I mentioned
He
earlier.
says, walk this way, and he walks a funny way, and then we all walk that way.
The dust and webs cast strange moving shadows across the faces of stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the dome ceiling. There's a large dome ceiling here.
Seemingly.
Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by centuries of decay. 2 doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs in darkness. Real big, wide, elaborate staircase, right? Marble.
No, no.
All the
Okay,
while,
there's-
sad, majestic organ music tones float about you from a lit hallway to the south.
Darren.
Yup.
Okay, I'm interrupting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that oil of sharpness that you got, it actually only has 3 to 5 applications, but it's on the dice roll that it makes a weapon magic or adds to it. So you rolled what, a 19?
Oh, yeah.
So it would be a +5. So you should re-roll it's 3 to 5 applications. That'll make a difference right now, because
So that's 4-sided. We'll say +2.
+1. So 4 times, and it's +5
Nice.
to weapon.
Holy.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at
Yeah,
what,
good call, good call. Now this is all setting up the ambiance. He leads you. He says, "Please follow me." And he-
walk this way.
yeah, and he walks with this sort of lurching gaunt walk.
Okay, we all walk that way.
No, don't.
You see that there's lots of
Sorry,
doors
too much
and
to
hallways
do.
around. You guys turned south, and he leads you to another set of large double doors, and these seem to be like to go to an entertainment parlor. It would be an ancient Victorian style entertainment with and you go into it and you see
So
that
the whole
there's
place
an
is kind
elaborate.
of empty besides him?
It seemed though, so you just tickled it, right? It's we're barely in. These double doors lead to a large